That is not how that works. Not at all. Alright, so this is all flesh must be eaten session. I really don't remember, but the party's going to the Shadow Realm, and that's really all you need to know.
9?
It's 8 or 9 or something, I don't know.
We lost to Kaiba.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Going to the Shadow Realm. You know how it is.
Dragon.
So, we last left them at a very creepy hospital that is currently being run by a wraith. Yeah. They unsealed a door to the basement, which has the generators they need. Thanks for the host fire. And that unsealed door, behind it, as far as they know, are creatures from the realm of shadow. The Shadow Realm, Plane of Shadow, it really just depends on what you want to call it. But the point is, within this Shadow Plane are creatures very similar to those on the plane that we know, the existing one, the real world, it's called. But they are dark, disfigured, and drain the life force of all they touch. And they're about to go fight them.
It's going to be fine.
So to that end, they have prepared both iron and other implements, such as light and... I think they have a flaming dollar named Steve at their disposal. $2 bill, right? Flaming $2 bill named Steve. And they're ready to go fight the creatures of Shadow. If they have anything else they would like to do, they should inform me of it now. Their preparations.
I'm gonna gather some more salt.
All right.
I'm gonna be salty.
Steve his own token.
Savvy, that's a
No.
horrible
Later.
sweater you.
What?
I said that's a horrible sweater you're wearing. That's the
Fuck
salt.
you.
That's all salt you wanted.
All right. So there is a cafeteria, though. You're going to need to make some rolls if you're searching for salt.
Oh, what kind of rolls would you like? Just a D100?
Well, roll me a D100 first, and then roll me I believe it's notice for searching an. Okay.
How about a perception check?
That would be notice, yeah.
There you go.
All right. So, with that notice, and that D100 roll, you're able to find both some general seasoning salt that's found in general cafeterias on the tables that hasn't been pilfered, because most people don't think of salt as a food source, though really they should. It's a very important thing. But beyond that, you also, while looking through one of the storerooms, find a couple of bags of road salt. The hospital must have been prepared in case of snow or emergencies where they needed to help clear the roads or the parking lot to prevent accidents. They are a hospital and need to be running at all points.
She's actually gonna take both kinds?
All right.
Are the exit signs working?
Please don't touch it.
The exit signs? The exit signs are... There is
What?
power running through them, but they have been smashed as well.
Oh no, we don't know where the exit is.
She grabs like 2 shakers, I guess,
Mhm.
and 1 bag of road salt to put in her bag.
Okay. That's fine. Just remember that weighs about... That bag that you're picking up is not full, weighs about 10 pounds, though.
That's fine. I'll note it down under persistence.
Think about it. If you ever need someone to smack that bag against someone.
Was there just that one bag? Or was it 2?
There were 2. The second one is
I
mostly
like that.
full, though, and weighs like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I'd like to grab the other one then.
Alright.
My
put-
computer is trying so hard to update Windows, and I won't
Nice.
let it.
As you do. Alright, so you guys now have multiple kinds of salt. Did you play any League of Legends? Do you have any extra salt?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, perfect. Do you guys head into the basement then?
Well, it's time to go, isn't it? We
All right,
have
chums,
limited
let's
amount
do this. Leroy!
of- God damn it. Dang.
Alright, so you guys go down into the basement, right?
I do believe
Yes.
so.
Alright, as you
What's that mean?
begin walking down the stairs, you notice that the lights that you have with you begin to dim. Their strength weakening as you go down. It's not enough to completely snuff out their glow, but it feels as if the darkness itself is closing in around you. rather than the lights going. And at the bottom of the stairs, you see that this area has been fairly ruined. Just beyond your vision. Just beyond where you can see, shadows twist and move, dark shapes constantly moving in and out of focus.
What language do shadow creatures speak?
Savvy attempts to activate Death Sight twice, spending, I believe it's 10 in total essence.
Okay. I'll tell you this after the first one. Because you did fail, but I mean, you can make this what you will if you want to make another attempt at it. After the first one, you feel a sort of a conflicting energy as you attempt to activate it. It prevents you from being able to use your death sight in this
And she
situation.
won't try again.
All right.
Gotcha.
It's a good notice roll. Well, with that, because you have Steve the flaming $2 bill, your south, you see these. They appear to be non-working, debilitated, like full power generators. These would be things that, like they're power transformers and all that. They're not generating any power right now, but they have pieces that might eventually be able to do so. They appear to go all the way to the back wall, though you can't see that far.
What's this south of Lee? Is that
Right,
just floor?
right there.
Yeah.
That's just some collapsed tiles and such, some stone that seems to have fallen and crumbled. You can walk over it, though you'll move a little slower if you ever have to.
If only we had Aura, she'd have all the rocks.
Where am
She's
I?
here. I forgot to put her on the map because Panda said he might not make it. That's my bad. That is my bad. She is here.
Or is the one with the lantern.
Yes, Aura is the one with the lantern.
I have a flashlight.
I thought Savvy has the flashlight and she gave you the glow stick.
I have a glow stick.
Yeah, you have a glow stick.
Nice. All right, so
Lee don't remember so good.
Maddox, with your perception, and this is specific to you because you have enhanced smell, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. You smell death and decay, but not the kind that you would expect from, for example, the undead that are upstairs. Those smell like general corpses. This smells sinister, almost as if the death and decay has a darker purpose than just being dead.
It's almost like it's shadowy.
Guys, I don't like the feel of this room down here. It's
I like.
It's not
I like
very
to do a roll. I want to do a roll check for my myth and legend and occult knowledge.
All right.
Huh?
Whew, that is a good occult knowledge. Roll another d10. Ooh,
Oh,
so close.
still pretty good.
All right, so myth and legend. Places like this in myths and legends are generally those associated with places like Hades or Hell. They are dark, damp, filled with death, and in general, darker than any human can see through naturally. And that fits with what you're seeing so far, at least. In terms of occult knowledge, something feels off. You know that Lucius said that this was most likely the domain of creatures of shadow. But something about that feels a little wrong. Not completely, but a little bit off. It's still shadowy, but there's something more to it, and you just can't tell what it is. It's just outside what you know.
Interesting.
Did Savvy see or hear anything with her 16 or 19 with acute senses hearing?
With acute senses hearing, how much? 19?
19, because it's +3, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't hear much. The air is still. There are some pipes here that seem like they have running water, strangely enough, going through them. And you think you can hear something beyond this wall, but you don't see a way through the wall. And it's a thick wall, so you can't make out any of the sounds, really. You just think you hear movement for a brief second, and then it's gone.
Is there any way to start a ritual right now, just in case anything starts happening a little bit later?
I don't.
I don't think that's how rituals work.
Protection spell. or at least a ritual for protection.
Okay,
I
what
think
are you
we
trying to
should-
protect from, and how are you doing this?
Sage and a leaf, just in case any spirits try to attack us from like the blue, a trap or whatever, the glass line.
Oh, so you're trying to make sort of a warding type thing to protect you
Yeah.
from spirits and such that may attempt to harm you. Um, roll me myth and legend. Okay, that's good, but I need to see some. I don't think. Yeah, you need to keep track of your possessions because, as far as I know, you don't have anything that will allow you to actually create that sort of ritual. You don't have any herbs. You don't have any herbs. You don't have any incense. You don't have any holy texts or symbols. You don't have anything like that on you. So you might know some of these rituals, but you can't perform them without the supplies.
What are you talking about? No holy objects. We've got my arms.
Shut up.
Was this on the map of what Savvy had, or is this the underground?
Wait, his arms contain blood. I could use his blood.
No.
Kind of like
That's not how that works. You could do a blood ritual, but that's for something different than protection.
Yeah, a little bit.
What are you trying to say?
I was asking if Savvy still had the map, and if it also pointed directions in the lower area or not.
No. It was a visitor's map. It does not have a
Yeah,
basement map.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess we start moving then. Savvy has the what is it? The nail gun in one hand, the flashlight in the other. As she starts to move forward,
right.
I guess. Like
Go ahead.
as she starts looking out around again,
Okay. Get
specifically
a little
in
bit
this
of
direction.
space. The light seems to peter out after a few meters, which, by the way, I forgot to change this map to meters. Don't worry about it. So, meaning that if you want to make any real progress, you either need to move slow. You can move slowly or quickly, but using the flashlight is only going to give you a few meters of sight at a time.
All right,
Yeah,
guys,
Savvy's gonna
let's
move
go
slowly.
cut some shit up.
Okay,
Ow.
come
How close
Maddox, what light source do you have?
Oh, wait, I didn't take a flashlight. That's right. I'm just walking around.
In the dark.
No, I can see in that.
Aura
that
has a
small
lamp.
couple
Aura has a
squares.
lamp, so you can
Okay.
see a little bit. And without a light source, you can see about a meter.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna stick with Aura.
Wait, you have a light source. You have a lighter.
It was true.
Yeah, that's
But I
not
don't
a.
want to waste all the fluid though.
It's also not going to get you very far. Hate to
Hey.
tell you.
Zippos give you a surprising amount of light.
Yeah, but not as
Good
much as a
enough catch.
flashlight, and you're in a shadowy room. Remember?
How much does my glow stick give me?
About 1 extra meter than normal.
All right, so I got 2 meters. I'm good.
Savvy's looking in the
I'll just-
this direction.
Pull a Garen, start spinning to win.
That direction. Okay. Again, you're
Unless
just
you,
seeing. You're not seeing much here. Looking down this way, you can see that these power transformers seem to extend to the back wall.
Savvy, where do you want me to cut?
Stay like next to me, all right? We're going this way. And she's looking in this direction.
All right.
Did she see that? Did she see that movement?
No, she did not.
Okay.
'Cause that was me repositioning some things.
Gotcha.
Reposition man!
And Aura, you have a little bit more light up this way, so you can see that. Again, it's just mostly floor.
I would like to look over. Oh wait, I can't ping.
Do I happen to notice anything?
Well, not much more than anyone else has. It's shadowy and there's not much to see at this point.
Great.
Are you looking south further, Savvy?
She's looking east right now.
Okay.
But then she will sweep south, yes.
Just at the edge of your vision, you can see a water boiler and what looks like a portable generator. At least from this distance.
Let's go.
Lee, before you go any further.
Did I activate your trap card?
Sort of. A shadow passes over you.
Oh.
And you need to make a difficult willpower check. Okay. That. Alright. As that shadow passes over you, you feel a cold chill echo throughout your body. But, through, give me a second. Dog seems kind of angry at something, I'm not sure what.
Didn't like the
Good?
shadow.
Yeah, he really didn't. You feel this chill go over your body, but just focusing on yourself, you're able to push it off and, just sort of dispel it yourself. So you take 5 damage.
Alright.
Did Savvy see that as well?
Everyone who was looking towards Lee saw every bit of light in that area suddenly sort of extinguish and then come back on. So it looks like a physical shadow has just passed through Lee.
Shit. Yeah, they're around.
Flex my muscles.
Lee, get ready.
Alright.
There is, however, nothing more. Not at the moment. So on this back wall, there is in fact a water boiler and a portable generator. The portable generator looks like it's still intact, though it hasn't been used in probably over a decade.
Alright, take note of this, boys. We'll be back for it. Need to search to this anymore. Savvy does a sweep up northward,
Mm-hmm.
then goes back to east. No gun is still raised and ready.
Indeed.
You won't beat me, Kaiba.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Savvy, roll D100.
Sure.
Oh snap!
Good, good. We got Savvy to. Oh.
33.
I mean, I can't roll good forever, you did.
Let me see if I have that. Give me a moment.
Hey, Savvy.
Hmm.
You rolled kind of
Yeah, I
as
know.
alert of
I saw.
something.
Yeah,
Uh, Roll me a difficult intelligence.
Let's see how smart Savvy is. Pretty smart.
You have this overwhelming.
That wasn't difficult.
That wasn't difficult.
Wasn't it?
No.
thought-
You still got a 10, which is enough though.
Okay.
You suddenly get this
Oops, sorry.
overwhelming just bout of delirium, and the shadow, the flashlight you're holding, it feels like for a brief moment that you're able to shake off that the flashlight is trying to kill you. Now, clearly this is absurd. But for the slightest second, you're about to throw the flashlight into the shadows, but you stop yourself.
That would have been bad.
You're messing with our heads. Steal your nerves, boys. She, you know what? She's going to, pause for a second. Take off one of her belts. Because you know she has more than one belt. And, strap the belt around her wrist, where her hand is, where she's holding the
Very nice.
flashlight.
I
And
like.
then belt that to her hand.
I like that. Good idea.
And then what if the flashlight actually does try to kill you?
Well then, I'll just deal with it. I'm going to need help reloading though when it comes time. So
Cody.
she
Would we still have to be relatively quiet here?
Relatively, yes. It is in the basement, and that is a little bit better. But on this back wall, there's no windows or anything, but it's not that the walls are super thick, and you do still have an easy access upstairs this way.
So would I be able to throw a rock at a wall?
Depends on how hard you throw it.
So like if I just didn't use.
If you didn't use super throw, you'd probably be okay.
All right. Are there any rocks and stuff on the ground here, or would I have to go back?
There's one there, and because Savvy has the flashlight that she didn't throw, you can see another pile a little further ahead.
All right, let's go to that.
And Aura, I'm gonna keep revealing areas around you. Lantern.
I want to do a thing.
You want to do a thing.
Yes. It wasn't a great thing.
What was this thing that you just attempted to do?
He was trying to old soul.
Yeah, it was old soul.
All right, what was that old soul for?
I'm not sure.
You think back to your days as a World War II era codebreaker. You're not sure why. All you remember is that you had a little bit of training for what trenches were like. This was between World Wars, Trench warfare. This is kind of like a trench. You're not really sure why that comes to mind.
Yeah, that sounds like something that would happen.
I'm gonna throw the rock this way.
All right, how far can you throw it?
How do I know?
I don't know. Roll a strength check. I'll decide off that.
Simple?
Difficult.
Oh.
You can throw it 11 meters.
All right. I throw it 11 meters.
It hits a wall.
All right. I just wanted to know how far it went.
There is a wall within 11 meters.
Yes.
usual
You
sweep.
didn't
Savvy.
anticipate
Huh? Sorry, I missed that. What were you saying?
Which person?
something about Savvy.
It was just a usual sweep from Savvy,
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
And she'll list again. That's 16 to listen.
All right. It's deathly silent. Besides your feet and everyone else moving, there's absolutely no sound.
We should probably try to stay closer together.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm staying right next to Aura so I can see.
She looks down here to see if there's anything else on this wall.
On this wall, there is nothing right there.
So what were we here for? Just the generator?
The generators, yeah. If we want, we can start moving them back, like that one. Just so that we don't have to move them all later. If we have to run.
You gotta
Wanna do
remember
that?
that you do have a slight time limit from the Wraith, who will seal
Yeah.
you back up here if you don't deal with the shadows in a certain amount of time.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's get moving then.
If you don't want to
Okay.
deal with the shadows, you could just take these you imagine you could salvage these and they might work, but you're not sure how long that would take or if it would actually be useful.
just push a bit further to see if we can find something better. But if we can't, and if we run into something that's too resistant, we just run and take what we can, okay?
I think we're
Alright.
being too slow.
Alright, then let's move.
So is this pile of
That's a
just
pile of
random,
just
like-
rubble in general, yeah.
Wasn't the time limit like 4 hours or something?
Yeah, it was a few
Almost.
hours. It wasn't too long.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long, but it wasn't too short.
We've got to be a hedgehog.
but just enough.
There's a wall
There's a wall?
here. Looks like there's a doorway to the south.
Savvy will go up first because they didn't really search much of the up. We'll They
Okay.
kind of did with Aura. Nothing up in the corner.
But up here, you mean? Corner of a
Oh,
wall.
Another corner wall. Okay.
Possibly a storage room to your south.
Storage room first, then up there.
Aura, come over here. What's this over here? Come here, Aura. Light this area up. Walk down this way. This looks like something. I can't tell though. Or is that just a wall?
Like I said, it looks like there's a door down there.
Oh,
It's a door.
Let's open that door.
it looked weird.
The door has been basically destroyed. You don't really need to open it.
Let's
Somebody with
go
a
in that
light.
room.
Let's all just run into this room.
Savvy
Good
will
idea.
look around the
Single
corner and
file.
shine the light in.
Hello, doggo.
Neat.
You don't see anything. Anything of importance.
Oh.
And you guys are not very stealthy. I mean, Klein is. Nobody would notice Klein in this group.
I mean, mine isn't too bad.
Maddox is stealthy. Okay, guys.
Guys, there's no point.
What is it? Difficult dex?
God damn it.
Guys.
Stop.
We're wasting the rolls.
You're wasting your tens.
Guys,
Actually, as far as I'm concerned, we're getting the ones out of the way.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. So you head in there?
Savvy's looking about.
Alright.
No.
It looks to be mostly empty.
Lively is stealthy.
Up at the north, you can see what look like some barrels, but you're not sure what's in them. And beyond that,
Or
it's
you're in a wall.
mostly...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wall. That's a wall, Aura. You can't stand there.
All right, Lee, move in. You're in the way. Ouch.
Now, as you actually enter this room and are able to search it fully, I'll just reveal the room for you. Because you're going to be walking through it. Looking through it, it's been mostly completely just everything has been taken off. At the walls here, you can see some cords and outlets and such that have essentially been ripped away, and they're just gone. The only thing left in this room are these two barrels.
I wonder if there's beer in those two barrels.
And
Oh,
let's see, who's going to?
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna ask. Let's have Klein do it. Klein, roll D100 for me.
Oh, come on.
What would be in two large barrels in the bottom of a hospital?
Nice.
Nice.
Aura, Lee, and Maddox make me difficult Constitution checks.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not one of them.
Constitution.
7-Eleven.
Hey, so Lee and Maddox are able to just steady themselves, but Aura gets this violent bout of dizziness. And this violent bout of dizziness is so extreme, she begins to puke.
oh,
I remember
Yup.
nearly puking.
You're right there, Aura.
Now, with the light, you can see this clearly. The puke is a dark black color.
Oh.
Fuck. I'm gonna step over here. Hey, Savvy.
Yeah.
You know all about all sorts of crazy shit, right?
let me. Hold on.
What
I'll
the
I'll
fuck
rack my
is
brain.
going on with Aura?
Fuck. That's not good. That's a. I rolled a 3.
Well, let me just try this again.
All right, pulling that old soul there, right? Okay. So pulling old soul there, you go back through your mind. Monk days. Monks were taught about various things, including demonic possessions, spirits, and the supernatural. Heavy, you don't know much about this. Klein, though. Black bile can be a sign of demonic possession. However, you also know that there's no demons here. So that seems a little odd.
Does someone want to search the barrels? I don't know if it's the best idea. Maybe we should leave them alone, actually.
Well, you never know if there's just, some skeletons in those barrels.
Yeah, or there's something in it that we shouldn't be touching.
Exactly.
So let's leave those barrels alone. Come on. Let's leave this room.
Oh, alright. You know what? I'm fine with this. I don't want to be throwing up weird black shit.
Can I kick the barrels?
You
know,
can
I've
kick
blown
the
my
barrels.
nose, and black
While
shit
everyone else is
has come
leaving
out before.
you in the dark?
He has a
I
glow
got
stick.
glow stick.
I mean, he does have a glow stick, yes, but... Ugh.
Nah.
How long has it been since we entered the basement?
Only a couple of minutes.
Okay.
You guys have been moving pretty quickly, all things considered.
Hey, what's this stuff over in on the bottom here?
What do you mean?
Right over here.
That's a boiler and an old, probably non-functioning but salvageable generator.
Okay. Gotcha. Make sure.
Sweep.
Cody,
What's up?
you know you have to let Lee find chickens at some point.
At least I got chicken.
Maddox, let's go.
You're in a wall. You're both in a wall.
Stop being in a wall.
I'm not in a wall.
You're a wall now.
I went around the wall, as I can see.
Savvy's just like checking around here.
It's pretty.
Yo, I love this area.
Alright. You
Right.
see a little bit more of that. You don't see much in this area.
Yep.
And Aura, that for you.
This is darkness like another kind. Never seen this before.
I like that Aura's just walking to try and clear the darkness.
Find anything useful up here?
I just like that we haven't seen this area.
Yep.
You don't need to.
Oh, well, now we need to.
You got eyes. Use them.
That's a wall.
I love how Aura is in the darkness.
It's because she won't stop moving.
The darkness is consuming
She's
Aura.
moving too quickly. The light isn't catching up.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah,
How'd you get
faster
the
than the
speed?
speed.
Literally faster than light.
Cody, I gotta donate to you so you can get dynamic lighting.
Nah, it's fine.
You know, there's actually a feature that lets you like make cones with view.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
it is really cool. But no, don't
I
worry about
like
it.
this.
That's a wall, Aura.
I mean, Cody, come on.
Just keep
Yesterday
walking
was
into the
my
wall.
paycheck.
Maybe you'll see more.
Aura, let's clear out this side before you go that way. Because Savvy's working on that side.
I don't.
I
think
should
splitting up is
mention-
the best idea.
I should mention, you guys are far enough away, you can't actually see each other anymore.
This is true.
Cool.
Yeah, we split up into the three groups. Or the two groups of three that I expected.
Yeah.
So. What?
And then everyone stopped moving.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll keep moving.
Let's do
Checking
something.
corners just in case.
I mean, you're my only source of light, so you know.
Yeah, I don't have
I'm
any.
right
light
behind
source.
you.
Steve doesn't count.
Nothing in the corner? Okay.
It's going to be like 2 pixels wide in the corner.
Yeah, right. Just 2
It's like-
pixels in the corner that you need to
It's
stand
a
in.
shadow, bro.
It's like when I use my Zippo, I ensure that I don't trip over anything as I walk aimlessly in circles. Or what are we doing? I can't see shit without you. Oh, okay. Go this way then.
Yeah, there we go.
And Savvy, because you moved first,
Ooh,
Gonna need
activated his
you-
trap card.
gonna need you to roll a D100 here. Well, actually, roll. You're gonna need to roll 2 D100s, but roll the first one first. See what happens then.
Ooh.
Got him.
Oh,
Damn.
Why can't he roll the second one first?
Because that's not how this works.
Ooh.
Roll the second D100 now.
Oh.
Midpoint there.
Then 99 though.
All right. So, Ark and Klein, you guys are fine, but let me explain this to you. All right. So, as Savvy steps into this area, suddenly the ground seems to fall away as darkness envelops the area. The light in the flashlight almost goes completely out, followed by if I can get these to work correctly, just an immense swarm of shadowy bird figures, just flying out of the ground of darkness through Savvy and into the ceiling. And Savvy, make me a difficult willpower roll.
Neat.
Fantastic. You take 9 damage.
ouch.
I rolled that open for you. Don't worry.
9.
Yeah, I saw. She.
Yeah.
That's her grunting.
And the flashlight has essentially died. It's flickering now.
She whacks it a bit.
All right. Roll D100. It comes back to life.
Nice.
Well, that was pointless.
Sorry.
You rolled above the. Okay. I'll get to that. I'll get to that after session. What happened there for you? But
Yep. Sure.
and with that, you're able to continue searching. Aura, you got a little bit more light down. Okay.
Is that a wall up there? Yeah, it's a wall. Up
That is a wall. Yes.
Time to go meet up since this area has nothing. We just
I
wasted our time. It's
there.
good.
A little bit, but it's fine.
Unless
Aura,
it's
roll
those 2
D100.
pixels.
Oh no.
Yeah, time for us.
Ah!
That's horribly average.
Roll me a willpower check.
Wo-
Difficult.
Difficult or just
Difficult.
All of us?
No, just Aura.
Oh, damn.
I mean, you can do it if you want.
oof.
All right. Roll me a difficult Constitution check.
Oh.
All right. So, a sudden wave of terror washes over you, and you collapse to the ground. You don't pass out, though, luckily. But as that happens, the lantern reveals shadows just beyond your vision. And those shadows begin to push towards you.
Initiative.
Indeed.
Okay.
And I should re-hide a little bit of the area that you guys can't see.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
hype.
Wait, I
I've
can
been
wait
waiting
a
for
second.
this.
Yeah, I know. I'll get to that. I'm just hiding the areas that they can't see for combat. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get to it.
Do we even recognize that there's a fight happening?
Aura, roll me an intelligence if you choose. Oh, okay. Roll me a willpower, but let me know this first. Are you choosing to scream out loud in this terror?
I want to say no. Just
Okay.
because
Then roll me a simple willpower.
simple willpower.
Yeah. Fantastic. You don't scream, you just collapse. So no, you don't know there's a fight happening.
We're still moving in that direction, thankfully.
God damn
Yes.
it.
Don't worry, it was not all bad. I'll get to that later as well.
Well, it's time to cut.
Ka-chung, ka-chung.
But what if I just notice the sound of Aura falling to the ground
It
With-
kind of just sounds like footfalls.
with the acute sense of hearing?
Cute sense of hearing.
Hmm.
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 Roll me a free old soul check.
What?
Just do it. It's free, so there's no essence cost to it.
Okay. Rip.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Can I roll a streetwise to?
Initiative.
Initiative, indeed.
Are we rolling for initiative, or are we just putting in our speeds?
You three who are not part of this initially will just put in your speeds.
How do I roll again? Oh, yeah, I remember.
Just waiting to still have a better initiative than one of the others.
Right.
How do they roll initiative?
D10 plus your speed.
You can actually roll it off of your page by clicking on your icon, then opening your sheet, and going to combat.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Is it alright to just permanently increase my speed to 16 because of situational awareness?
So
Not fast reaction speed, I mean.
that doesn't increase your speed, but it does increase your initiative. So it's a little different.
So I just need to
Cody,
remember
would you-
that. Alright.
You see the roll D10 plus speed, right?
Yes.
Whoopsie doo.
My bad.
That's a slash in the wrong direction, buddy. Wrong
Yeah.
place, at least.
I can't type in the initiative thing.
Yeah. That's weird. What's your initiative?
Okay, there we go. It's my
Okay.
Speed.
There you go.
Isn't it 20?
Lee, did you put yours
My
in?
speed's 20. Yeah.
No, I don't get it. Fine, nice 16. All right.
Wait, can I actually use threat detection to realize there's a fight happening?
Threat detection is just a passive ability, right?
Yeah.
You hear something that sounds louder than a general footfall, but not like it sounds louder than a footfall even for Lee in the distance. That puts you on edge. However, you don't know exactly what it is.
Alright.
So you are on edge and you are ready. You're just not sure why yet.
Cody,
What's up?
I wanted you to be like, yeah, that thing's been going off the whole time you've been down here.
Oh, it has, but it has, but this is specifically a combat encounter that he can detect with that ability. The entire time he's been down here, threat detection has been active because you guys have been near numerous traps.
Remember when I said I can't wait to still have a higher initiative than someone in the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to roll.
Klein. Well, yeah, but they only put in their speed. They didn't get a D10 to add to it.
Yeah, now I can just move right here.
Well, you can, but you don't have light, remember?
I have light, thank you very much.
Okay, fine. You have Steve.
Steve is also dimmer than usual.
Hey, you calling Steve dim?
Yes.
Steve's
just
not
rude.
that bright.
It's pretty messed up, man.
There you go. That's what you can see right now.
Okay.
I don't think that's quite how it would work, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Steve, like his light just shows him blocks.
Yeah.
It does.
It does. It's very specific.
It's a fucking permanently flaming dollar. What do you expect? It to make sense?
That's a fair argument, honestly.
It's also a $2 bill.
Yeah. Aura,
Ooh, ooh.
you are currently terrified, so they are ganging up on you pretty bad.
Oh no.
Aura, because you are currently terrified, I need you to roll me 4 separate willpower checks, difficult.
Oh, snap.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, you passed 2 of them. You failed the other 2. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
That's about what I expect. Numbers here. I have them written down.
So glad.
Okay. Whew,
Wait.
got lucky. You got really lucky. You're going to take 7 points of damage. Oh, this is total. 7 points of damage and 7 points of essence drain.
Ouch.
Damn.
You have no idea how lucky you got.
Yo, I'm about to cut these up.
Ark. Also, your terrified condition goes away. You cannot act this turn, but you'll be able to act starting next turn. You can try and run this turn, but you can't like try and fight them now.
I don't know how useful stealth will be, but at least I argued my way into being able to use it.
Indeed. Aura, you cannot make an attack action, but you can run or try and defend yourself.
I just want to defend myself. Like, try to just prep myself for the oncoming attack. You know?
There's no such thing as opportunity attacks in this. It's not a pure war game.
Well, I mean, like, just just defend.
Okay.
Already.
You're gonna defend. That gives you a bonus on your defensive rolls.
Sweet. That's all.
Savvy.
Savvy will move.
Okay. As you move there, you see Aura surrounded by shadowy figures. And, because you have an acute sense of this, it looks like her soul's being drained.
Can she fire?
You can, but, you know, you just saw this happening.
It would be a. Cause she had her gun at the ready either way.
Mhm.
But actually, she's gonna aim.
Okay.
So I'll roll that perception plus what?
It's perception plus gun skill at a -1 because you're using it like a handgun. Normally be a -2, but
There you go. Perception.
Yep.
So that's a 13.
is that with the -1 on it?
It's a 13 with a -1.
Okay, that is what success level is that?
I
Third?
rolled an eye.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the success levels because 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13, 14. So it's a third level success. So you get a +3 on your next attack roll.
Gotcha.
Lee,
I'ma cut him.
do it. That's a
Which
good
one
to
you
hit.
Oh wait, can I do like a cleave attack to try and hit 2? So
Yeah. The second one's always at a -2 though.
hey, look,
Doesn't
I rolled
matter.
Same.
God damn. God damn.
Holy shit.
with the enchanted blade as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. You do completely disintegrate these things. As the blade touches them, they start to fade, and then they re-solidify because of the light that's hitting them from Aura's lantern. And you just slice them clean in half, and they dissipate into the darkness and fade away.
Did we ruin your fight by enchanting Lee Sword?
Yes and no. This is both good and bad.
Okay.
Maddox.
Alright, I'm gonna do my trusty old chop because it doesn't never fail me. It works most of the time.
On the bright side, you do connect.
Yeah.
And the problem is, you don't have a blessed axe.
Is it iron though?
Oh god.
However,
That's true.
as you hit, the being solidifies because of the light, again, from Aura's lantern. So you do some damage, but you can see that the shadow that you cut through just reforms back together as you slice through it.
Well, that's
So I
some
guess
shit.
your axe isn't iron.
Apparently, no. Steel is stronger, makes sense. It's a
Well,
fire
it is
axe.
iron, but the thing is, there's only light or iron is applied. Blessed is a separate application.
Ah, gotcha.
It's a
Alright.
little different. Blessed is
And,
very specific in this world, so
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So Savvy's gun goes off then.
Yes, it would.
So is it a +3 to this?
Yes, it is a +3 because of the aiming.
You want to add in that to it?
No, it's fine. I can add it manually. All right, that's 15. Let me get my outcome table just to be sure.
At this one, so that she doesn't accidentally hit like Aura early.
Oh, I'm so glad you specified that.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. Where's that outcome? There it is. Okay, so okay. So as you shoot this iron nail, flies out of the gun, and as it pierces the shadowy figure, it goes straight through. But where it pierced, there's just this hole left. It's sort of sizzling. It takes a little while for that to reform.
She was gonna fire twice.
All right.
So
Second
that's at
one-
a -2 now.
Second one does not have aiming, and the second one is at a -1 because it's a handgun type weapon.
Chunk.
You know, good roll. Good roll. Right, and that is right there, which is enough to kill. Fantastic.
Nice.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing, but that's okay.
Oopsie doo.
These
She doesn't
nails
fire
flying
anymore.
through. The first one just causes a sizzling hole in the center mass of the creature, and the second one flies through what you imagine should be its head, though you can't really tell. And that just sort of splits, and as it does that, it tries to reform. You can see shadowy tendrils just sort of try and reconnect, but as they do so, they dissipate, snap, tear, and slowly sink into the ground. Klein.
All right, Klein's gonna just kind of run up and go for the kick, of course.
This is a spiked kick, though.
Alright.
Klein kick!
Klein kick!
That's right, Klein has knife boots.
He does have knife boots. Similar to Maddox, you're not going to notice a huge effect with this attack, but thankfully it is within light and you are close, so it is enough to do some damage.
You guys almost rolled the same thing.
Yeah, they did. Shadowy Figure's turn, and it has already done some damage to Aura, but now all of the other shadows in the area have been completely disintegrated. So, everyone, except for Maddox around it, because he's a little bit further away, make me a difficult willpower check.
Oh,
Ah,
oh, fucking poor Aura.
Poor Aura.
Not like the bonus because there wasn't a.
Klein, you didn't add your willpower to that. What's your willpower?
Hmm?
You didn't add your willpower to that. What's your willpower?
Oh,
great.
Okay, so that puts you at 8, so you still fail. Alright.
What?
I mean, unless it was, what, 4? It would have failed.
Yeah. It was a difficult willpower check.
I forgot it made it. I thought 9 was a success, not 10.
9 is a
How did-
success.
How did I not add my willpower?
I don't know, you just rolled a
Yeah,
d10.
it's a D10 plus 3, so it's 13.
Wait, what?
I clicked a difficult will.
Oh, that's up there. Why? Oh, I see. You rolled a 5. Sorry. The 5 was... Sorry, I thought you just rolled a d10. That's my... I didn't see your willpower roll before that.
Oh,
That's okay. Sorry.
No
You do
worries.
succeed. So it's just Aura that fails them.
Oh,
Oopsie
didn't
doo.
I? Wasn't I defending though? Like
You
from the
were.
previous turn.
Oh, you do get a +2, don't you? Hey, look at that. You succeed.
Neat.
Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Man, I'm not rolling well. That's alright though. You each take 4 damage as just shards of shadow spear out from this thing in all directions, and it fades into nothingness. Is it dead? Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Everyone okay? Aura, you probably already know. Never mind. Savvy,
Aura's just been getting some bad luck.
yeah.
This has
Aura-
not been a good day for her.
Savvy's
Lee
gonna
roll
try to-
D100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know I interrupted you. Please stepped
No,
on a
that's fine.
thing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
You're just gonna move too, Lee, as he does this?
Lee, difficult willpower.
Me?
Lee, difficult willpower. You are fine. You get the same sort of dread that Aura experienced, but you shake it off without much problem.
I'm assuming I can't loot the bodies.
What
There are
bodies?
no bodies.
Yeah.
He wants to grab a bottle of it.
However, Ark, because you are trying that and you mentioned it, roll me a D100 and then roll me a notice check if you approach that area.
I mean, I'm not actually looting the bodies, but
Well, would Ark try to?
no.
Well, okay, then never mind.
Why not?
Do it
But
anyway.
uh,
Quick, roll something to do it.
you really, I mean, you rolled fine enough, so it's okay. I'll talk to you about it later because it's something specific that Ark just needs to know about now.
We'll just say that he considered what if it's possible for a second.
Well, he was. I assumed that Ark would be what the hell are these things and look to see if they left anything or what happens when they were destroyed. But beyond that,
Witness?
yeah, surveillance exactly.
Savvy's gonna go check the nails.
The nails. One of them has been bent as it hit the wall. The other looks like it could be reused, but it's a little frail.
She picks it up, by the way, and puts it in a pocket, just in case.
Neat.
She takes note of which pocket she puts it in, so it doesn't.
It doesn't
reach
get
that pocket
lost.
later, and, no, that she doesn't actually stab herself with a fucking nail.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, she looks down here.
Okay.
In this turn.
Yes, I'm getting to it. Relax. Alright, stop. You're in a wall. Stop. Stop right now.
Nice wall.
What are you doing, Aura?
Walking into walls of hurt.
Alright.
Horus from a legendary clan of wall walkers.
It's not how that works.
It is now.
She's been walking into a lot of them.
You should
Should we
stop.
just go back? Guys, should we just go back? Like, I don't think we'll find anything else if this is all we've been finding, and I don't want to see any more of those things.
Yeah, let's kill some stuff.
No, like, we should just salvage what we can. Why push our luck?
Yeah, I don't really want to fight more fucking shadow monsters.
Hey, Maddox.
So, did I do something bad?
You took a step into a square.
You activated his
Okay,
trap card.
so what am I rolling?
Another shadowy figure passes over you. It's just this is a difficult con.
Difficult con.
Nice.
Nice. You take 4 damage.
Alright, I can deal with that.
Yeah, let's just go back.
Gotta watch out for those trap cards.
Yeah,
We should
right.
let Lucius deal with this.
I think we should kill more.
I mean, there'll be plenty more to kill, and things that leave parts around. It's more fun, right?
Besides, we need those generators more than we need to.
Yeah,
Kill these
I'm with
things.
Savvy on this. We should be smart and
Alright, let's go.
shadow monsters. Like, what are you not getting about this?
Go kill them.
So you guys are not going to try and clear out the shadow infestation.
I'm personally against this. I think we should, considering we didn't have any real problems other than Aura.
Yeah, let's kill some
Same
stuff.
here.
I'm with Mark.
I need more essence points now, just to kind of roll holy fire. So that'd be a kind of a problem, you know.
You guys, you can wait for a few minutes to get your energy back. It's not like, I mean, waiting in the Shadow Realm, not the best idea, but you can. You guys still have about 3 hours.
That being said, is there anything other than a wall here?
Yes. Right down
Okay.
here. There's a doorway.
Alright.
Oh,
My
there's
wall
the
walking
door.
skills.
Savvy.
look.
Let's start cleaning stuff up and getting stuff ready to go while they mess around and inevitably get.
I don't know if
into
we should
some
split
shit.
up at all. Like, this would probably be a bad idea. If we're not at full force, we could end up dying.
Hello, dog.
As much as I would love to just start taking those apart, I don't want to just leave them either.
No, I understand.
So I guess we have no other choice.
Fucking flatlanders can't handle
Fuck.
themselves.
Alright, let's go.
After you, Klein.
All right. So you approach the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You can feel this seeping corruption coming out from underneath it. Chances are, and given that this is the last room in the area that you know of, this is where the source of whatever shadow beings are spilling forth is.
Let's kill it.
I'm gonna roll cold knowledge. If that's okay.
Go for it.
Fuck, I rolled the same thing.
Oof. Aura, roll me a myths and legends check real quick. Okay, that is good enough now that you're seeing this firsthand. So that feeling you had earlier about how something was off, this confirms it to you. This is not just a general shadow infestation. Somebody brought them here. Some sort of summoner. You don't know anything more than that at this point, though.
Alright. So as a thing about this, I tell the guys, I look at everyone and just say, hey, guys,
Yeah.
somebody brought these things here. Um,
Oh.
Yeah.
uh,
Um.
I got a bad feeling. It feels like they were forced here, but I'm not sure. But it just feels like they were brought here. Like,
I don't think we should push any further if someone specifically brought these here, because I'd rather Lucius deal with this.
God, Savvy's such a coward.
She's not a coward, she's a realist, and she doesn't think she can fight all these.
I was like, all right, so guys, if we do decide to go forward with this, we got to be careful because they might think that we're the ones that brought them here, and they won't be too happy about that. So whatever we do, we gotta be careful in case.
All right, let's go murderize.
No.
Lee, do you open the door?
Yes.
All right. Roll me a willpower.
Mm.
This is difficult as well.
Glad Lee's the one who did it, honestly.
So you're fine. You don't have any effects, but as you open the door, this wave of shadow just spills forth. It sort of consumes you momentarily. And you hear this voice speaking through your head. You do not belong here! And, yeah, that happens.
Cool.
Oh,
Everyone hears that? Or just Lee?
is
Uh,
that fucking around with the big scary?
Primarily
monster
just
in the
Lee.
sky?
You guys sort of hear this. It feels like an echo in your mind, as if it went through Lee's head but spilled throughout the room in sort of a wave.
Guys.
I put my hand on my shoulder and just say, "God damn it, Lee! The fuck did you do?"
You heard that? Everybody heard
Man,
that?
he's
Lee,
going
what the
ham.
fuck are you
Lee,
doing?
stop. Lee.
What are you doing, boy?
Hey.
You're not quite in the room yet, Lee.
At least
Probably.
At least like get the fucking lantern first before walking in.
I've got a glow stick.
He does have a glow stick.
Roll it in the room then. I don't know.
All right, Lee.
He's
Something
gonna
specific
die.
for you.
All right. What trap card did I just activate?
Don't worry about it. I'll whisper.
He's mad at my muscles, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I like this. The anticipation is building.
Yeah.
You know, there's a very big L in my name.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry about that. I had to type all of that out.
It's kind of quiet.
Yeah, I think he's reading.
Okay.
All right.
So when Lee
Shut up.
steps in, what do the rest of you do?
Savvy's like, fuck. Damn it. Get back here.
Kind of follow right behind him because, you know, we're buddies. You know, best buddies. We're both kind of evil, maniacal people. Sometimes it's gotta be-
I'm just waiting next to the doorway with my gun ready. Well,
Sit.
quote gun, but
Yeah, gun. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's all right.
All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk at the guy.
Okay, that would be this way
Which way?
on this line here.
I can't see.
Hmm? You're on gym layer.
Oh, yes, I am. That would be this way on this line.
Ah, okay.
Table's right there, by the way.
I still can't see.
Yeah, I know you can't. All right. I have to reveal what they can see at this point because Aura is close enough that the lantern will provide light, but
Why doesn't his sword glow?
table's there, the inspection table's there, and he's over here.
All right.
Hey,
You?
What have you done? Aura's in there now. All right, that's this light.
Hey,
Oh,
as
my
he
on
comes
the table.
forward,
Okay, now for Aura and Arc, this is half the party, so I'll say this now for you two. As soon as you step into the room, you can see the entire room. The entire room looks as if shadow has been banished from the area. Either that, or it's just being controlled, and you can see perfectly. That's why I had to type out the description of the room to Lee.
yeah, I sort of guessed something along those lines.
So you three are currently able to see the entirety of the room. The rest of you outside the door cannot. I'll reveal that. I should mention the floor.
everything-
The floor looks like pure moving shadow. That's the only part of this room that looks to still be shadowy.
Oh, that's cool. So what's up with you, bro?
What?
So, as everybody's there, well, not everybody, but as Lee
He
and
turns.
they're there, I would wait there, kind of just to kind of recuperate a little bit of my energy, hopefully.
You people outside the door can hear the conversation, by the way, but you can't see it happening. What?
Come on,
Right.
Maddox.
When did you get here?
Hey, I'm coming.
Just now.
How?
I walked in the door.
Whoa.
What? Walked in.
As they walk, as
You
they walk into the
mean
room,
that the seal is gone?
guys, don't be scared. But
Get the
look
fuck
at the
out of way,
floor.
I can't see anything. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck?
The seal, is it gone?
Why?
Why? What's up? What seal?
What? Yeah, what's the seal?
No. Been trapped down here. There's no way you wouldn't know. First people come down here.
Who are you?
I haven't been to SeaWorld in a very long time, so I don't know what seal you're talking about.
What is your name?
Just call me Flynn.
And what do you do, Lynn?
Trying to get out.
Why?
Would you want to be trapped in a hospital basement for your entire life?
Well, would I?
What-
No.
what-
But
What
why
are
were
you
you
doing
trapped?
down here, though? Yeah.
Trying to find a way out.
For what?
Get back upstairs.
Why'd they
What's
trap you down?
upstairs?
Who trapped you down here?
Yeah. Terrible wraith. Bring her back, and this is what she does.
So you brought the wraith back.
Of course I did. That's what I just said, isn't it?
But
Yeah,
why?
yeah, why would you want to do that? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
They probably knew them.
Yo, this guy's
It's
crazy.
surprising.
He's talking
Thank
about
you.
seals.
You,
So,
We
Hmm?
just I'll
Girl
explain
in
it
the
a little
leather.
while. It's a little
Yeah.
over your head.
savvy.
you at least understand. When this whole de-evolution of society began, it decided now would be a good time to learn. So I did. And I brought her back when she fell in the first waves. She didn't take kindly to the form of magic I used, though.
Mhm.
So she thought fit to seal me down here.
What was with all those shadow dudes?
I was having them probe for a way through the seal.
They attacked us.
Of course they did.
It's quite rude of them.
This no, wasn't nice.
They literally eat living force.
Souls. Yeah, I saw them eating aura.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
So why are you here? How did you get down here? Did you destroy that
We walked-
insufferable wraith?
We used the stairs.
I will kill you.
You got spunk, Flatlander. I'll give you that much.
Did you destroy that insufferable wraith?
No.
Then how
No,
did you get down here?
we walked
Jeez.
down the stairs. We
Oh.
told you this.
Does he start to look threatening?
Lee, make a willpower check. Difficult. Okay, followed by a strength check. Difficult. Alright. So you're not going to get pushed back far, but you are blasted by a wave of just pure darkness that pushes you back a full meter.
That wasn't very nice.
And does 4
though.
damage. I warned you.
Savvy tries to activate the site.
I mean, I
Now-
just want to make something clear. We didn't do much of anything.
Stop being coy. Tell me how you got down here.
Savvy, am I missing anything? Like,
She
am I forgetting
well-
something?
no. Well, you're not saying what we did.
Oh. So I am forgetting something then.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it is true we
Okay.
walked down,
Fill
but
in
we
the
kind
blanks.
of also let in.
Wraith let you in.
Yes.
Does that site go off at all? Or is it
That
still
site,
blocked?
again, it's completely counteracted. You can't
Yeah,
use
she
it.
just wanted to check just in case because he
Yeah.
was doing something.
So, what would happen if I were to,
Please
like,
don't.
say that we roll initiative?
Please don't.
You can definitely do that if you would like to attack him.
Because, like, he attacked me.
If I see this, can I at least attempt to stop Lee in any way?
You can, but this is on you guys if you want to do that.
Have
Oh,
I
Savvy-
regained? Have I regained any of my essence points since
It
I've lost?
Yeah, for simplicity's sake, you have your essence back that you lost in that fight.
Yes. All right. So I'm down for anything.
No. We're not fighting. Come on.
Alright, we won't fight yet.
She looks around the room. What are these?
I mentioned this to Lee, but that is a very high-end turbine generator.
Oh, I didn't even read that.
Oh shit. And is that a computer?
Yes.
Are these hooked up to that?
They're hooked into a wall, but you imagine it's feeding that, yes.
Savvy's gaze is probably drawn to the generators more likely than not, as she squints.
So, made a deal with that wraith. For what?
She expected us to come down here and, well, deal with the shadows and all that.
Still is simple-minded. You hold
So you-
dominion over the shadows. You can use them. They're nothing to fear.
So, can I ask you a question? And first of all, I didn't catch your name. What is that?
Flynn.
It was
Flynn. Right. I did catch that. I'm just dumb. What's your goal? What are you trying to do? Like, she trapped you down here.
Currently, I'm trying to get out and destroy her for trapping me here.
Why did you bring her back though?
Well,
because they knew her.
yeah, but then she turned on him.
She was kind and caring, and thought she would be the same in death.
Can I... I'm trying to sense motive to see if he's lying about anything, or if he does just truly want to get out and kill her and nothing else.
Well, he definitely wants to get out and kill her.
I guess that much, but there's nothing else that I can notice.
You don't notice anything more or less than that, but that much is 100% true. What he plans to do after that, he's not said.
So what do you plan to do after you do that? Do you just create more shadows, call more of them, and
Whatever I want.
whatever you want?
Yes. That is the glory of having power. You do not need to fear.
Well, honestly, we're here to get the generators that we need for the city and leave.
Yes?
Yeah, so it was the Wraith that took down the seal. You
Got
wanna go
that
kill her?
much. Yes, you made a deal with her.
Do you want to go kill her?
I am going to kill her.
All right, let's go kill her then. I'll help you.
Lee, please.
Wait, can we take the generator if we let you kill her?
As long as I'm not trapped in this place, I don't need it.
All right, let's go then.
Sure. Whatever.
We're getting
Lee,
too
grab the
pretty.
generator.
Didn't he say he has power and he's just gonna use power?
Yeah, we have people to talk to about that, but
I don't think we should
Yes.
just, let
Hey.
him have his way.
Hey,
can we stop him?
What
You
I'm
think we can
thinking
stop
here
him?
is he might be able to enchant my guts sword. So
Wait,
Yeah, no.
I kind of want him to leave, and then we'll be like, "Yo, what's up, bro? Here's my."
And then what
number."
else will we do?
I mean, I don't give a shit. I, just
I
wanna
want
get
some power
swole.
too.
Yeah, I think we should take the generator and leave, and then get Lucius and well, we shouldn't be strategizing because this is the OOC.
All right, so I'll pick up the generator, like disconnect it. What do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll just to
Well,
disconnect the generator.
Hold on.
All right.
Is he
Let
going
me
to let you take the
disconnect
generator?
Ah,
the generator,
hold.
and then you pick it up so we don't break it.
No.
No?
Not till helped me destroy the Wraith.
Oh, she's
Oh.
gotta die first. I see. That's understandable.
How about this? We take it halfway up and leave it right by the exit.
How about
That way,
No, Klein, I think he's got. I think we should just let him dictate the terms of his stuff. You know,
It
I think
is-
that's
it is
okay.
good.
how about I simply feed you to the creatures of shadow
See,
now that the seal is gone and kill her myself? No, I don't need the generator once she's dead.
All right, let's go.
so see, that's what I'm saying. Is we don't. Nobody needs to die. You
Well,
know?
except the Wraith.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
She's
her.
already dead. Who cares?
Exactly.
wait. Can you kill that guy with the wraith? I would appreciate
Why?
it. If,
Aura, what the fuck?
Hey, there was some guy that I.
What is
dropped.
wrong with
He,
you
like
people?
saved him. Can you kill him too?
No.
I'm helping the raid.
Savvy, you're the one who's arguing
Yeah.
for siding with literal evil.
I mean, I know,
I don't think you get to take the moral high ground on that one anymore.
Well, she's doing this so that she can get him from later on.
All right, so there's this guy, right? He's siding with the Wraith, and he might get in your way. So, just so you know, you might have to kill him too.
I don't
Try
think he'll be
for-
much of a problem. He's just
Cody.
an obstacle.
Real
Hmm.
quick.
Yeah.
What's up?
What is this?
That's a secondary computer bank. It looks like it was more of a hospital style terminal that was meant to control a lot of the things around the hospital, but it's
Gotcha.
not been used in a little bit. This one here is a more high tech
Yeah.
setup. It looks like it's currently doing some number running and such.
Oh,
Okay.
so
You're
saying
not
it's got a good
particularly
graphics
sure.
card.
You're not particularly sure what it's doing, but it's doing something.
It's mining
So,
Bitcoin.
It's
Alright,
mining
uh,
Bitcoin.
Let's go kill that wraith. All right. All right. So if we walk out there, are we gonna get attacked by shadows again, or?
No, would you?
All right,
Alright.
let's go then.
Alright, if we're actually gonna be doing this, we're not killing the guy, alright?
Nah,
I'm
he
not
He's
gonna
doesn't
still
do
doing
that.
or something, but there's no need to fucking kill him. He was just saved. That's all he didn't do anything.
Yeah. He's our
There's no
homie
need
right
to
now.
help frickin'-
I like him. Cody's like, God damn it.
No, this is great. This is fantastic. As you walk out, by the way, the entire area out here is lit. There's no lights, but there's no shadow. Absolutely no shadow.
I don't fucking trust this guy.
Hey, Shadow Man, this is pretty fancy. I like you.
We shouldn't trust this guy in all honesty. He's probably gonna stab us in the back after he gets out.
Yo.
Yeah,
Who said
City
we're
was
trusting him?
split,
We're just
right?
working with him.
Hey, if he can enchant my sword with shadows, I don't give a shit.
This is fucked, by the way.
Look at that. The seal is gone.
Yep. Told you, man. All we did was walk down the stairs.
I am
I'm
not
actually
above
gonna stop
killing
him.
you.
Alright,
I'm
let's
gonna-
go.
I'm gonna stop him and say maybe we should go up first in order to make sure that he isn't immediately alerted by you walking out the door.
And giving her the chance to reseal me in its depths.
Then
I mean, you could
Just
just
try
go
to
in like
stay-
the center of us.
Wait, well, wouldn't the seal everybody in?
Yeah.
So then we'll send like 2 people out and make sure it's clear, and then the rest come out.
Do not understand. You leave less than full group. She will assume the rest of you are dead. For good reason. And if that,
We only need a second to make
she
sure that
will
it's clear.
reseal it.
And wants to say that once you get out, she doesn't seal us in, and then we're trapped.
Because when she dies, the seal dies anyway.
I mean, I
And
think he could kill her.
he really does seem like he wants to kill her, guys.
I see that. But I don't
Alright.
want the chance of being trapped in here.
Yeah,
Okay,
we got
so
Lucius.
Do you
I have
think
a-
he's
I have an
not gonna
idea.
kill her? Like,
I
he's said
have
it
an
at
idea.
least 7 times
So-
since we met him.
I realize I'm not disputing that.
Can we put imbue Steven into my scythe,
Come on.
and then he could hide in my scythe, and then once we're out, kabam! Steven's out.
For fuck's sake, everyone just go up. Whatever.
Yeah, let's go. All right, we're going.
Sweet.
So we'll move as one through the seal area.
Alright?
We'll kick her ass.
I'd like to talk to Lucius about it, but I can't
Yeah,
really.
I would love to, but I don't think I can call him down here.
Also, I don't know if you want to call him when he's around.
There's that.
Exactly.
He might be like, "Oh, Lucius, I hate that kid. I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, and then we'd realize.
Well, he
he'd
didn't
probably
recognize
sided
the,
wrong.
You assume this guy knows Lucius.
Yeah, like I was about to say, he didn't notice or recognize the cloak.
Yeah.
So why would he know Lucius?
All right, let's go kill this thing.
Okay, hold on. I'm just moving some things.
Oh, I'm so hype. I wanted to kill the wraith.
I didn't.
And oh, and now I get to finish off the guy I almost killed. This is perfect.
No, fuck that.
That's
No.
not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in all honesty, Savage just wants to get the generators. But, like, fucking, we couldn't leave after we went in there because he already knew that the seal was basically broken.
Hey,
He would have followed us out.
You could have fought him.
We
Yeah,
could
that's what
have
I was
fought him. We could
thinking.
fight him right now.
We could have fought him, but that's not as fun.
No, but now he's free. He's past the seal.
Or we just fight him now with the Wraith.
So, as you climb the stairs, the Wraith is there, up. She looks over your group, and upon seeing Flynn, there's just a screech. And I can't do it justice, I really can't. And I'm not gonna try. But it's a screech with the words, "What have you done?" As she launches herself forward and fades. And as that happens, you just see the motif of a skull appear in the room around you.
Neat.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're not getting out until this is over.
I love how Flynn. I hope Flynn's just like snaps his fingers and she's dead. That'd be cool.
Oh, you wish.
Oh,
Okay. So with that being the case, you guys need to roll initiative first.
no, initiative time.
Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather fucking fight Flynn with the Wraith.
My bad.
What was that?
Attacks with initiative.
Rolling a 0.
Doing 60 damage.
How?
Can you guys see your initiatives right now?
Hold
No.
on.
No.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, you just cleared it.
Yes,
We
because
can see it.
I asked if you guys could see it and you guys said
I
no.
said yes, because no one. God damn it! I had a 22.
Okay.
I had an 11.
It's all of you and Flynn.
Same.
I'll
11.
just write mine in.
I guess I could do-
11 Z's.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's so nice not having to go to.
We probably should have just fought Flynn.
Nah, bro, he'll enchant my sword.
You guys
Why
can
do you
still
think he'll
fight
help
Flynn.
And I'm trying to argue for that, honestly. I think it's much better to fight him with the help of the Wraith.
You wanna?
Yes?
Sure.
I don't think the Wraith is down for that.
Are you
I
sure?
assume if we started attacking him, he'd not fucking kill us.
I don't
Sure.
know. The Wraith already almost wanted to kill us, so.
Should I start
Maybe
with the
you.
kick?
Huh?
What?
Lee, you and Ark, you need Lee, Ark, and Maddox. Your initiatives have not registered.
Oh.
What? I put in 11. What?
Yeah. It if somebody else hits enter, it cancels it, and
There we
Why
go.
is 13 above 28 right now?
because I haven't
Because it
sorted
hasn't
it yet.
Oh, okay.
Sort your shit, Cody.
It has been sorted. Klein, you're going first, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, so are we fighting him or the Wraith?
I mean, we haven't really had time to talk about it, so.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this guy wants to use power to do whatever the fuck he wants, and the Wraith has saved someone from death.
So I vote for fighting Flynn.
You guys can talk about this out of character, by the way. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
I'll allow you guys to make a decision before you commit to something. As
I'd rather fight Flynn with the Wraith than fight the Wraith with Flynn.
Yep.
See, the problem is, I think even if we kill him, the Wraith is gonna want to kill us.
Why, though?
Why?
Because
We're-
we brought
this
him
is-
up.
Yeah, because this is our plan to destroy the dark.
If we attack him before the Wraith has a chance to do anything, she'd immediately realize that the plan was to bring him up here and then fight him with her help.
I mean, I don't know. Would she realize that? She's kind of an unstable person.
Lee just really wants to side with pure evil.
I got holy fire ready.
I think she was actually really pretty reasonable when we were talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we should fight Flint while he's also surrounded.
All
And the
right.
fact
Well,
that
if we have to kill the wraith after, I'm fine with that too.
okay,
But,
if we have to
yeah.
fight the Wraith too, then so be it.
Time to kick this guy in the head.
I
Nice.
just
Ooh.
wish
Sudden knife kick.
Oh shit!
Roll that d10.
Damn.
And that's a fucking targeted headshot too.
It was. By 3. 5 by
sudden knife kick.
sudden knife kick.
Just
5 by
unsuspecting kick
4.
to the back of the head.
5 by 4. Yeah, that's 20. Sudden knife hits Flynn in the back of the head. He stumbles forward a good meter. So that's how it is. Well done. You'll notice that where you kicked him, there's just shadow flowing from his skull, not blood.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
I love the thought of him doing 2 knife kicks at the same time, and then both of them just land inside the skull of something, and he's just hanging from them by his feet.
It is Wraith's turn, which means this skull sigil activates. However, its target has changed slightly. It flies forward, but passes through you and out the wall. None of you need to make any checks.
It's
By the
going
way,
after the Wraith, maybe?
No.
The wraith body.
Da-da. It's that. Flynn actually appears to be the target as the mists sort of try and form over him. He just puts up a hand and knocks the skull away from him, and it dissipates into nothingness.
We should have sided with him. He seems like a good guy.
I don't
Be
think so.
nice.
At that though, out of the walls and the shadows come many copies of the Wraith.
Neat.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Savvy.
At 15?
I think we need to use Taste of Death.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Describe it.
Well, I have to activate it first to see if it actually goes off before I'll describe it. Unless you want me to describe it beforehand.
Both. It's fine.
Then let's roll. Nice. So as they start to take him down, she tries to gather up as much of her strength as she can to force this man down, to take his own essence from him, and to basically take what little power he has. Well, actually, he's probably pretty powerful, and turn it against him.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to coalesce like the pact and basically like force his own demise.
Okay. And mechanically, what does that do?
Let's go grab it for you. Do you want me to just read it out? Because
Yeah,
it's,
go ahead.
Taste of Death, a necromancer can briefly push a being's essence out of its body, causing a momentary out-of-body experience and some damage. Uses willpower and necromancy, resists the target's willpower and con, costs 6 essence. If the caster wins, the victim dies for a second. This experience inflicts D4 life and life dead point damage, D6 points of essence and endurance and essence loss, and shocks the victim for 1 to 4 turns, imposing a -3 penalty to all tasks.
Okay. Now what happens if he passes your roll?
Nothing.
All right. Then it is completely deflected.
Then he'll just try to stab him, like as she loses 6 essence herself, and tries to stab him.
Upon doing that, you realize that he was clearly the one who was dampening your powers just by being in his presence.
Gotcha. Makes sense. then
Your
Blender.
powers are activating up here, by the way. They are active. Just this in this case, he was able to deflect it.
Blender to the head.
That is not a connection. Actually, no, it is because he has not acted yet. So he is, and he has not acted, and you had sided with him originally, so he was unaware that you were going to attack him. So that is a connection. All right.
Ambidextrous goes off, I guess.
Yep, that's 8, and was that another headshot?
Yeah.
Right, that is 8 and 12. Another 20 to the head.
I wanted to side with pure evil.
You really did.
I figured that's the only way Lee would ever get a real guts sword.
There's no reason you couldn't get one otherwise. Anyway, Ark.
Alright, I'm just curious, how much like Mirror's Edge can I use the acrobatic system?
As
Because-
much as you can justify.
What I want to do is run here, jump on the wall, and then kick off of it in order to do a headshot kick with the spike on the kick as well.
That you can. That is perfectly feasible. You've done crazier stuff already.
Alright. And I'll do just that.
Roll that acrobatics.
Oh yeah, I also need to do that, don't I?
Nice.
Whew.
Nice, dude.
That's a good roll. God damn. Yeah, okay, let me mark this down, because that definitely gave you a bonus. I'm just not going to let you know what it is yet. 2... 9...
I like that Cody's writing it on paper.
Yeah, I am.
I heard the pen click.
Yeah. I prefer to keep track of this guy on paper so that not even the viewers know how close you are to winning or losing.
Neat.
Is not.
Hmm.
Can I pay you to make Cody a pen?
A what?
A pen.
Yeah, I can do it.
Or-
It depends on the pen, though. Like, the cost of those.
Make him a fancy ass pen.
I mean, we can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
What's the Okay,
Okay, it is now his turn.
Alright.
And he has just been kicked and stabbed a bunch, so he's going to take a few steps here. And laugh.
Good move. Anything else?
That's not all he's going to do. Brilliant. And Klein, because you were the first one to hit him, there's just going to be a wave of darkness just roll towards you, and it's going to be an attack roll.
I counter with Steve.
You counter with Steve. I'll give you a +1 for Steve.
No.
dude, hello, Steve.
Steve is the boss.
Steve is gonna keep fucking coming up throughout this whole
He will.
game.
All right. So, what are you going to try and do to deflect this or avoid it?
What is he doing exactly?
It's just this wave of. It's just this warbling mass of dark energy wave, essentially, just rolling straight towards you in a similar fashion, and somewhat quickly. So it's as if somebody had shot something like a crossbow at you, but it's dark magic and it's more powerful.
Can you flip
Okay.
over it?
That is just enough to avoid.
Wait, did Steve save him?
In terms of successes, yes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Steve.
Seeing Klein able to just barely avoid taking this hit, Flynn will be surprised, but then turn and with a second wave of his hand, this clone of the Wraith will just disintegrate.
I really don't like you.
Oh man, it's the bomber.
Now, better than that at this point, you see a man stumble into view.
Nice.
He's panting. It looks like he's just suddenly, like, he it seems that he's in a hurry. Not because he heard something, or felt something, or thought something. And he raises his hand and lets loose with a submachine gun.
Wait, where'd he get
Oh,
that?
that's gonna hit us.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Well, in the case that happens, I have something I can do.
Neat.
Ow.
Oh, he's got it, guys.
The bullets actually somehow are not going to go flying past this this guy.
I'm honestly slightly disappointed.
I am too, but also if you could see the rolls, you'd understand.
Oh.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
How many times? Tell me, please.
No 10s actually.
Aww.
All one.
Oh, no.
I need to find the damage for this because I was not expecting him to hit. Give me a moment.
That's nice to know.
Well, he's one-handing a submachine gun.
Semi-auto.
Yeah.
Fuck, how's he the mad lad?
Yeah, essentially.
I
Essentially.
seriously respect his effort, though.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
actually kind of bad because that's a gun.
That's a loud gun.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Fuck. Fuck.
I mean, Lee can probably go grab that generator real quick.
Yeah, you should do that immediately.
No, you should cut down this man.
So there's a burst of shots from Tommy. And by burst of shots, I mean 3 bullets just fly straight into Flynn's back. A very good series of bullets too. I'll be honest, he has almost matched your guys' damage in 1 round.
Nice.
I mean, Lee hasn't attacked yet, so it's not like it's really that big a deal.
Aura.
It's my time to shine, boys. I want to use Holy Fire.
Alright.
Um,
This always strikes true, so he cannot attempt to resist it.
sweet. That would be the yeah. That's all.
It costs 20 essence.
I'm far away. Do I need to get closer for it, or
No.
I'm good for it?
No.
Sweet.
And
what do you have to
that
roll
far
for?
away.
Would I have to roll for it?
Yeah, 5 meters. You weren't that far.
Sweet. Is there anything that I have to roll for it?
Your damage.
Yeah, just your damage.
Was the roll again? D6 plus or times what?
Times double your willpower.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wait, what? D6?
I believe it's a
Plus-
d6.
Yeah, I believe it's a D6. You could also take average.
D6 plus what?
Plus
Times.
times double your willpower. Come on, we've been over this so many times, man.
Nice.
There
Wait,
you go.
That's
That's plus. It's supposed to be
So that's
times.
6 times 8. So
Yes, 48.
Nice.
It's not fire in this case, though. It's just a burst of radiant light from the center of Flynn flies outward, tearing at him quite heavily.
Yeah.
He looks thoroughly annoyed. Lee.
All right. He's about to get roughed up a bit. Oh, that's not the right one. So I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna cut him up. Can I do 2 attacks with a negative on the second one?
You can, but give me a second. Alright. First attack connects.
Oh shoot! I just realized I didn't want to do that, but whatever.
Oh.
That's a
Second
high
one has
damage
a
one.
Negative though.
Yeah, give me a second. Second, I'm recording the damage. First one.
I
And
missed the second.
you in fact missed the second one because
I
the
hope
first
this
hit gets a nice cut across his chest, but the second just a shadow staff essentially catches the blade, and
Wow, that's a strong staff. Caught 56 damage.
it did, yes. And Lee, make a con check. Difficult.
Everything about this guy is difficult.
Yeah, in general, shadow magic is hard to deal with for normal people. All right, so he does not return the damage. You don't worry. That's not the mechanic. Don't worry. Not gonna kill you. However, he catches your blade and just puts a hand out, and you can just get sort of surrounded in dark energy. He throws his arm off to the left, and you get thrown into the wall over here,
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
sounds cool.
which is 5 meters.
All right. So what's that damage like?
19.
Ouch.
Ow.
He's not a fan of being hit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Maddox.
Alright. So I'm gonna charge him. Stand here and at point blank range, I'm gonna just blast the shotgun
Oh, Jesus Christ.
right at him.
Oh, roll that
He already let
D10.
off an SMG. What the
Roll
fuck?
that
It doesn't
D10.
matter.
You're right.
Uh,
Roll that D10. Please get another 10.
Okay.
Damage.
oh
Yeah.
god.
Okay,
So
that's
many
fine. That is fine. Throw another 2 on that. 6 by 6.
We're fucked. We're dead.
It worked though.
We're dead.
It
Klein,
worked, though.
your turn.
He's not dead.
Just
I should mention, every time you guys have hit him, there's just been shadow billowing out from his wounds.
Mm.
Normally, a normal person would be shredded by now.
Also.
What was that?
I was gonna use
Also-
also like that.
It costs like a couple of essence per use, I think.
But it's so good.
It is. Roll another d10.
uh-huh.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
20.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that gives you 5th level. So what are you using Old Soul for?
I want a weakness for this guy.
You're trying to figure out a weakness for this guy's shadow magic, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me occult knowledge with a 5 as your, because you got a really good Old Soul check. With a 5 as your skill level.
Okay. Oh.
That's-
Occult knowledge would be based off of intelligence here.
I know it gave me an error, which it shouldn't.
You can just roll a D10.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll another d10. Okay.
Can we switch those
Okay.
ones?
No.
Please?
No. You know of shadow magic. And you know that practitioners of shadow magic, at their peak forms, essentially, they get unnaturally powerful. It's as if they're sort of channeling the energy of an entire plane through them. This has its negatives, however. You don't have exact specifics, but you know somebody who is this powerful of a shadow mage most likely shares some of the same weaknesses as the creatures of shadow.
Let's point a light at him.
I mean, that's what Saga was going to do either way next turn. As she fired like 3 times.
Yeah, get flashlighted.
Anything else you're doing, Klein?
Is there a way I can tackle this man?
With the dollar.
Yeah.
You can try.
Shove it in him.
You can definitely try.
What should I? You know what? I'm just gonna punch him with the dollar.
Punch him with the dollar.
Dollar punch.
Oh, damn it.
Roll another d10.
It's almost like you got those reversed.
Okay.
No.
It's at this point. Ooh,
Does it hit?
it does. He rolled real bad. Um,
Same.
yeah, you rolled better though. So you punch him with this dollar
Uh-huh.
for 12 damage. And Steve the dollar burns a little bit of the guy's cloak.
Oh, she's not gonna be happy about that.
All right, over to the wraith.
Oh snap, wraith form.
And this is where things get intense. Because the wraiths
Whoa, we're camping now.
surround Flynn.
Snap. Should say totally fine.
And Flynn needs to make some checks.
Nice.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
I hear a lot of enters.
Hey, stop that. Hey, Panda.
Somebody in a tunnel right now?
Yeah, Panda. Panda.
I'm in.
Anyway,
Maybe a pillow?
I don't know. Either way. Flynn, however, is unfazed by this, quite notably. He is going to take some damage as light emanates from the wraiths in sort of a surrounding cocoon that looks to be trying to crush Flynn. But after a moment, he just snaps and the cocoon shatters around him. He has, however, taken some damage. Savvy?
Savvy's gonna move. Shine her flashlight on him and fire 3 shots
Okay. From what?
from her as she sheaths one of her what are they called? Machetes.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls out the nail gun and fires
Okay.
3 shots. Chink.
Okay, give me a second. The second one is the only one that hits.
Gotcha.
Flynn looks to be quite annoyed at this turn of events, and he turns towards you as you fire these nails and puts up a hand, a dark energy shield, essentially, catching 2 of the nails, but the third stabs him in the palm and drops the shield.
Gotcha. That's it.
Indeed. Arc.
Well, I was planning to do this when he wasn't completely surrounded, but fuck it, it should still work. So first I'm gonna run up and then try to trip him.
Okay.
And then while I'm basically doing a spin in order to trip him with my leg, pull out the nail gun and then fire that at his head twice. I'm gonna say I
Very
can
nice.
react to whether or not the trip actually connects though.
It's going to connect. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
The second one's good. Roll another d10 on that one.
Damn.
Alright.
Ow.
It's good damage, though. God damn it, dog. Shut up.
Dude.
I wish my dog would just shut up sometimes, you know?
Same.
Doggy
Same.
is a
1 second.
pupper. Is he a pupper?
No. He's not old, but he's not a pupper. He's a couple of years old now. A few years.
Yeah, he's a pupper.
How that works. Anyway. The second nail hits him directly in the forehead. There's now a nail sticking out of his forehead.
Wonderful.
He looks pissed. And he's on the ground. But it's his turn. And he sinks into the ground.
Shit.
Darn.
You hear a laugh echoing from all around you in all of the dark corners of this hospital. Well, I didn't expect this. I'll tell you that much. Uh, he's now over here. And basically everyone in this sort of cone here, so Klein, Maddox, and Aura in this case, need to make strength checks difficult and willpower checks difficult.
Oof.
Okay, and Maddox?
One strength. difficult.
I need a strength and both.
Strength and
difficult.
willpower, yeah.
Alright.
Oh god
Okay.
damn it, guys.
Yeah, right? It's fine, though. Let me... The wraiths... So, average... Two of the wraiths are completely shattered by this attack. They just disappear in this shockwave that flies forth. Maddox, you're knocked back to here. And around the ground prone. Ark, did you roll?
You didn't actually say my name.
I meant to, sorry. You're there too. Sorry.
Okay, so willpower and strength.
Yeah, willpower strength. Alright.
Dang.
Ark, you get shuffled back one square. You put your arms up and you sort of catch the blast in a sense. You're able to keep yourself standing. Klein, you're not able to keep yourself standing, but you're not able to keep yourself standing, and you do fall back a couple of meters, but for the most part, you feel okay. And Aura, you get blasted into the wall.
Damn. Did he take any damage though?
Yes. Oof. Anyone who failed the willpower save takes 24. Anyone who succeeded takes 12.
Ah.
Jeez, guys.
Holy crap.
That would have been 2/3 of my health had I failed the willpower.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
Who failed the willpower?
You failed it. Did Maddox? Maddox failed it, yeah? Yeah, Maddox failed it. So Maddox, Aura, and
Jesus Christ.
Klein. Klein was okay. Klein and Ark succeeded. I told you two of the wraiths were shattered by this attack.
Yeah.
It's now Tommy's turn.
Tommy, blow him up.
Tommy's gonna blow him up. To reveal a little bit more space here. Tommy, seeing that, just seeing like the obvious stumbling. Aura, do you even have health left?
Barely.
Right. Seeing the obvious stumbling, he's going to jump over these chairs as best he can. He's sort of going to trip over this one because he's still not fully healed. But he reaches into his jacket
Oh no.
and just from a lighter, lights it, throws.
Oh, you shit.
By the way, guys, we're dead. The shotgun's gone off and an SMG. We're dead.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I'm pretty sure the SMG alone was enough to really fuck
I
that
have a
up.
feeling we might be in enclosed space.
No.
Just a
Give me a
feeling.
second.
What did he just do?
This man just rolled like a legend.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my
Yo,
God.
all his rolls.
And to think that he as a character wouldn't exist if Lee didn't throw him into the fucking air.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Hold up. I'll
Is
roll
he just
this.
dead?
I'll roll this open for you guys because
Okay.
this is a homemade grenade.
Oh shit.
He's a fucking legend. Oh yeah, and now a grenade's gone off. We're dead, guys.
This.
How did he get so much better when he fucking turned into a pancake?
There you go. As a extremely loud explosion rocks the hotel.
Fuck.
Hotel.
Hotel?
Hospital.
Where the hotel next?
Sorry, it's a hotel.
Ah.
Hospital. There's a hotel next door.
Hospital.
The hospital. The grenade landed here. Flynn is thrown here.
Oh hello.
He's on the ground, like, just utterly shell-shocked.
We're in a
Um,
hospostadal.
yes, exactly. um, Tommy the fucking legend. Aura.
Yeah. I would like to use the plus healing,
Do you even have any essence left?
like
Holy
5,
Fire costs 20, so.
Yeah.
5 left over.
Ugh.
That's why I'm asking because I want to use
You're like barely able to do anything though, aren't you?
I'm barely alive. I want to heal myself a little bit.
Yeah, fair. But what happens if you get 0 essence?
I mean, you don't start dying yet.
Yeah, you just take really, really big penalties. It's a
Okay,
minus
I
3 to
thought,
essentially everything.
I thought at that point you would like pass out or something.
Not quite.
Okay.
So how much is a touch of healing?
Touch of Healing is, I believe, a D4, right?
Per wound. I think it's 1 cost and then it doubles and then it doubles again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it goes up exponentially. So the
Yeah.
first one costs 1 essence, second one costs 4 essence.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll 1. Touch of healing, come on, work on my side. Yes.
This seems like a time where Savvy might be able to roll for L strength of 10.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm using touch of healing on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fine. Lee?
Lee is gonna roll his own form of strength of 10
Isn't that just
With
called
his-
attacking?
with his sheathing of his sword.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Holy shit! That third hit too.
None of them have negatives because I'm using
Yeah.
consecutive normal punches.
Consecutive normal punches. However, he is not that easy to hit. So let's see what you do here.
That was for the 17.
Yeah. Give me a second. I need to. That's 5 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so. Oop, that's fine. I roll for that one. No, wait. No, I don't.
Didn't he just like
Uh,
blow up?
Yes, but he is still a shadow mage.
Okay.
That one hits. And that one hits. That one as well. So you get 3 hits.
Nice.
All right.
They were the last 3.
Nice.
All right.
So you punched him. That's 48 he's 66 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Consecutive normal punches, guys. It's
All right.
the way.
So you hit him quite a bit. However, he is still a shadow mage.
Yeah.
Maddox.
Alright, so I'm gonna crawl away because I'm on the ground.
You can stand up.
Well, no, I can't. I don't have the health for that. I'm gonna need to use first aid and try to bring back whatever I can.
Roll that d10, my dude.
Champ. Hog champ.
Roll that d10, my dude. Alright. 17 is you are healing 5 points.
Nice.
Alright, that's something.
It
That's
is
better
something.
than what I was. Yeah, that's all.
Alright, Klein.
Now this might come as a surprise,
Yo,
but
those consecutive normal punches
Old
are
soul.
great.
yeah.
Really? Every time you roll an old soul, you just get a 10?
It's fine.
Alright, so what are you using Old Soul for?
I need something
Hmm?
with light.
Okay. I'll give you that you have a monk thing that might work with this, but you're gonna need to figure it out.
There's a light lantern I'm holding. Does that lantern give like a bonus to something?
The lantern's not.
Physical
No,
weapon?
the lantern's not helpful at all right now.
Darn.
Probably doesn't help that I have literally no clue on things like this.
Is there a roll you want to make?
I don't know.
Come on, Fire.
I just rolled a 10, okay?
I know. And that's going to give you the option to try and roll for something that might work. You need to know what you're looking for to find it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Just throw out an idea if you don't got anything specific. It's really fine as long as you try and get something.
Is there a possibility of a dragon punch?
Of a dragon punch.
Yes.
What do you mean? You mean martial arts monk?
Yes. Like using energy
Oh, key.
to
Okay.
punch.
Roll occult knowledge out of 5 because again, you got a 17 on that. All right. Roll me a difficult willpower. Ooh, shame, but that's fine. That wasn't for successes anyway. I was just hoping you'd roll better. You are able to channel your key. Using long forgotten methods. And you can feel it sort of coalescing on your hands. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna punch him.
Okay,
So,
go punch him.
Why don't I just like walk outside of the building and go punch a tank?
Why not? I don't
could
know.
do that.
Do what you do.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good punch. Good punch.
I mean, your punch is a little lacking there, but I'll admit you got a good roll on your hit.
Oof. I would like. Okay, Wraith's turn now. Good punch, by the way. It does connect.
Cool.
Wraith's turn. These two come here and here, and they both reach for him. And because this is a very specific ability that's happening, that plus that. Fuck.
Is that good or bad?
Yes.
Yes. As they touch Flynn, because he's too stunned from the damage he's taken to avoid them at this moment. As they touch him, you see what is essentially his soul pulled out of him and just strewn across the room in sort of a burst. And God, what would he have left? Give me a second.
And
I'm gonna go with this right now because you guys are. Well, bad roll, but that's fine. Everyone in the room is healed for 15 points.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Thank the fucking Lord.
So
And
back to
Flynn-
health.
Sam?
Flynn has been completely scattered. He is destroyed.
Holy shit.
so Cody,
I would like to mention after Klein's punch, he had 1 health.
Oh, come on.
just to let you know, Cody,
Yeah?
if all my punches hit, I would have done 108 damage.
Yeah.
Pretty
When I got hit for that 24, it dropped me to 5 health.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you guys are in a hospital that just had an explosion come out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see the doors?
We're so fucked.
The doors were
Seven,
never
like-
sealed.
No, the outside doors.
Yes, they
Can you
never
see them? They're
were.
going to rush in.
You mean
The undead.
the undead will not come inside the hospital? Though if you wish to leave any time, you might want to go now before you're trapped here forever.
We need to
Or
grab
for
the
at least a
generator.
long while.
Alright. So can
Lee.
Lee roll to dash? And grab the generators?
Yes, you can. Alright, that is good enough. You are able to get to the generators and get back upstairs.
Turbine. Let's go, boys.
Was it?
Tommy's trying to leave as well, by the way. He's not staying.
Tommy,
Sa-
if he tries to follow us, he's gonna die.
Lee drop
Savvy
it.
takes out the what's it called? The radio and tries to phone Lucius as they are running.
You'll notice that he's already on the line. He's
Yeah.
already on the line.
Hey, Lucius. how
What
you
the
doing?
hell was that?
We destroyed some shadow mage.
Shadow Mage?
Yeah, he like shadows underneath. You know the whole.
Let's fucking go!
I'm running.
As you guys are running, Lucius, you just hear Lucius like cursing on the other end of the line. Look, you have maybe 5 minutes before you're not going to be able to get out of this area of the city. Got it? Run.
We're already running. We've got a turbine.
Got a turbine. What does that mean? All right, so I'll move you to the hospital front here.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Gonna need you guys to roll some things for me.
Can I roll dash.
Essentially, you
Yeah,
guys
can
are gonna be
roll
rolling
dash,
dash.
Fuck.
All
Can I
right.
strength of 10?
Unfortunate. No.
Why'd you roll that?
Strength of 10 wouldn't help you here anyway.
Are you sure?
Well, they rolled
Not
for
right now,
dash.
no.
I
Not right
don't have
now.
dash.
If you don't have dash, it's just a difficult dexterity.
Oh my god. Savvy ruined my roll.
Holy fuck.
Okay, that is
So everyone else runs fine.
2 failures and 3 successes.
3 successes.
3 successes.
I love
Oh,
how the
dude,
people
no.
with dash failed.
Because we both rolled fucking ones. Damn it.
Okay.
Can we keep rolling dash? There's just
No,
only one.
because I'm
So
going
if
to
you
I'm
have
going to
nine-
be telling you
Oh,
what to roll.
Jesus.
Please calm down.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So the initial dash out of the hospital. Not so great for Savvy and Lee.
At least the one with the generators.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. He's carrying a goddamn generator. Now, as for Savvy, I don't know what happened with her. Maybe she
Probably
tripped.
staying with Lee.
But either way, she's slightly behind the rest of the group.
Mhm.
Now, I need dexterity or acrobatics checks.
Hey.
Difficult dex, I'm guessing.
Difficult dex if you do not have
And I get a
acrobatics.
2.
You still succeeded.
I mean, true, but still, a fucking 2.
I got a 19.
Or, yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 2.
yep.
It's-
Good job,
Okay.
Savvy.
Well, Aura and Klein are a little bit caught up by the various rubble strewn about the place, but the rest of the party seems to be deftly avoiding things. Ark especially, because he's actually trained for this sort of thing. And that's great and all. But here's the real question. Can you guys get out without being noticed? Roll some stealth.
Hey!
Difficult
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Is
What
that...
is with me and rolling
that a
fives
success?
on the D10?
That is not a single failure in the stealth roll.
Woo! Hell
Fantastic. Now you need one last dash roll for the last stretch to get to the bridge.
6:30.
Hey!
Hey. Or Aura.
Hey!
Hey, roll another one.
That is 1 point less than the other.
Or roll a d10.
Yeah, or roll a d10.
It's only a 5.
It's only a 5. Thankfully, Aura was able to get a decent bit of distance, and was not seen, even though she tripped and hit her face on the pavement.
Nice, Aurora.
Aura,
So,
take
do I
1
win the
damage.
race?
1 damage.
Oh my gosh, we
Look at that.
fucking lived.
And you guys make it to the bridge. Let me move some things around.
We're gods.
Do
We're
I?
crazy.
I just want to know if I won the race.
Yes, actually, you had the most successes.
Good.
So what is Lucius saying as they are running?
You don't have time to listen to it.
You're right. She probably just put it
Wait,
away. It's like
Wait, no.
after she said, "Yeah, we get a turbine," and then she put it the fuck away.
I want to listen.
Wait, what about Tommy?
Acute hearing.
Tommy?
Hmm?
Don't
Yes,
worry,
how's he?
I'm rolling for him. You guys just don't know about it.
But he's
Okay.
with us. We should know.
Wait, is he with us?
Is he? We wouldn't have taken him, would we have?
Can I drop him?
No.
Attempt to grab him immediately
Carrying a
as
turbo.
we get over the bridge. The first thing Lee does is grab him.
Okay, well, he's not at this last stretch, he's not with you.
Gotcha.
Damn.
For the first 2 parts, you notice that he was actually doing all right keeping up, even with his injuries still present. He actually ran pretty fast and was able to get over a lot of the rubble. But then at about the time where you guys started trying to sneak past things, he disappeared.
Mm.
Damn, I wanted to drop him.
God, Lee, you are a fucking maniac.
He's not swole enough to live.
So we have the turbine.
You guys have the turbine generator, yes.
Nice.
And, yeah, Tommy has not caught up with you here.
Let's keep moving. Come on. Do we see anyone at the end of the bridge?
You see Cat.
Savvy waves like.
Not bad, Flatlanders. I haven't ran like that since the last bear I saw.
Here, cat. He puts the generator in front of her.
Hey, that's ours. Don't be putting that in front of her.
No, I specifically asked you guys to get it for me.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's theirs.
Damn it. Well then.
Either way, thank you. I, heard there was a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
That was understatement there. I want some repercussions for what's
Hey,
happened. Some cracks,
Jeez, Aura, come on.
One of my scouts told me that the entire sector of that, around that hospital had been stirred up and was moving. In fact, an entire nest left their building.
Yeah. So, you ever deal with like shadow magic? Or hear about it or anything?
No, not at all. Why?
There was a shadow mage person thing in the basement.
There's those sort of things that actually exist?
Yeah, there was also a wraith. We had to deal with that. I think she's okay, and she'll heal people if you put her in the hospital. Just like go up to the top.
See,
be careful about the
that
traps.
might be fine, but I have to ask, how do you expect anyone to get to the hospital?
I don't know.
So who's up for tacos?
I would love a taco right now, because fuck that.
Who's up for tacos?
I mean, that guy's kind of a fucking highway
I didn't ask for them on the house, considering what we did.
Things were going well, but then Tommy fired a gun, and well, then everyone else fired more guns. And then he blew something up with, I think it was a homemade bomb. Pretty smart, actually.
Who's
except for the fact
Tommy?
that Tommy,
We
Tommy's
don't
not one of
wanna
us.
know.
Don't worry about him. He's not important.
He sounds pretty important if he can make homemade explosives.
He
just know
got
we-
dropped.
He disappeared, so we don't really know where he is.
He disappeared in a sector swarming with undead.
Yes.
And you didn't think what
We
that
were running.
means.
We were running.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's
Did
fine.
you miss the swarming with undead?
He was with us for most of it, and then he just disappeared.
That's fine.
Frankly, the guy should have been dead anyway, so it's unfortunate, but not too
And why
much
is
of a
that?
loss.
He.
That is
Is-
too long of a story. If Lee wants to talk about it, he can. But
I'd rather not talk about it because it's. Ugh. But here's the generator. That's part of the deal.
Yes, and I can use these components to replicate. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, that couldn't have been easy, given the results.
So, I might have dropped him at some point.
What do you mean?
He jumps really high.
When she says, "What do you mean?" I do this.
Like Sammy would try to make him back up a bit, so he doesn't land on the generator. Like she's just like, move back, real quick. Come on, please. Like this way, like that way, please. Come on, that way, over there. Thank you.
Gotta be sure.
great less.
Great lisp.
Great leap.
Cat just watches him go, 20, 30 meters in the air.
Sammy sighs, like basically like defeated. It's like,
I see. So you
Yeah.
dropped him from that height and he survived.
yeah. I tried to like save him with my powers. I think he may or may not have needed it.
And
Or
not
I kicked
only
him.
that. What? God.
Like this is what I deal with
This is Lee.
every day, Cat.
Right. Well. You dropped him from that height, and he not only survived, but had the foresight to create homemade explosives.
Yeah.
That would have
He
been
was, I think, a
He
bandit leader
got
before.
brought back by a wraith.
Yeah.
that would have been quite useful knowledge-wise.
Yeah.
All the same, thank you for the generator.
Of course. Where to now? I guess.
So about those tacos.
I actually would love a taco right now.
Yeah.
You ever had a bear steak?
No.
Well, they're amazing.
Well, I can tell you I have. Goodbye. Just listen to me.
Who is that?
It's it's Tony.
Tony? No, never mind.
Hey,
Hang
listen
on.
to me, all right? Now hear me out, all right? Okay. Bear steak tacos.
Are you telling us to hunt bears for you?
Yes.
Tony, I don't think...
Hey,
I'm not
Guys,
saying I'm
guys,
not saying they
about
need to
hunt-
look.
I know
Guys,
something
guys,
about
guys.
hunting bears.
I don't think we have a grinder.
Point me in the general direction
Shut
of
up.
kill
You
them
would
bears.
need a meat grinder.
Oh,
Tacos-
we
tacos
have a
aren't a
grinder.
Please stop.
I'm not. No. I'm not saying you need to hunt the bears, but I'm saying if you see a bear, bring me the meat, and I'll make you some bear meat tacos.
Hey, bear is amazing.
Got
Yeah.
me some bear meat.
I will do that.
Hey, Cody,
Savvy,
what would happen
you
if
won't
we
be
ate
crying
dragon?
when you have a bear meat taco in your hand. You never
No.
had bear meat. You don't even know.
You know,
You have no idea.
why do I even... She like looks over to Ark like pleadingly. Please, come on.
She just
Alright,
shrugged.
let's-
Hey, don't look away from me.
She like looks to Maddox.
Don't.
She looks to
don't.
Maddox. She's like, she narrows her eyes. It's like,
All right. Give us some shit for the generator.
we already have a deal. We
Yes, do.
Oh,
Great,
see, I
that's
forgot
we
what the
need.
deal was.
You get power.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that was the deal. And that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, honestly.
All right, let's leave.
And
Let's get swole.
and remember, you can always stop by here if you happen to be looking for something that you can't find.
Yeah,
Tony,
thank you. Like,
can we-
confidence, I guess.
is
Yeah,
there
what
any
is it?
way we can give Tony like directions to our base?
Oh yes, yes.
We need
Easily.
to do that so that he can show up and try to swindle us like the highway robber that he is.
Well, you see, the thing is, Tony's going to be the guy who you buy things from when Jeremy's not around.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So,
I
you're
guess.
gonna get me some dragon zombie skin, right?
If I happen to find one, yes. Don't worry about that.
So while the attacking savvy like calls Lucius back.
Yeah, what is it?
Sorry.
Sorry. No, 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 no. Don't be sorry. Just be glad you got out alive. First of all, a shadow mage? Really?
Yeah, you like when we shot him, he was like leaking shit. Like,
I punched him.
yeah, Lee punched him like 3 times. It was pretty
And I
good.
put him on fire.
Look,
And
it
then
doesn't.
set him on
I'm-
fire.
Were Lee's fists blessed or covered in holy water?
No, you just punched him.
They were probably pretty ineffectual then.
You should have seen he was covered in light. It's fine.
Right, whatever, it doesn't matter. Not the point. The point is, you guys survived a run-in with a shadow mage and made it out of that swarm.
Well, he's kind of dead. His soul was ripped out and scattered.
How'd you do that?
It was the wraith.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was wrong though.
Lucius.
It was shadow plane shit, but it wasn't shadow creatures. It was a shadow mage, of course.
Well, it was shadow creature and shadow mage.
The shadow mage summoned the shadow creature. There's a difference. A shadow
Yeah.
creature breach is different. It's easier to seal. You just need a blessed item and a small ritual. Once you find the tear, and you can put everything back, it's fine. A shadow mage creates tears and then seals them himself when he doesn't need them.
He had a computer bank down there if you wanted to look at it eventually.
Computer bank.
Yeah.
What was it doing?
I have no clue because we ran.
It
Right.
had like numbers on it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. Thanks.
A lot of numbers.
We also had a pretty fancy generator which we took instead of the old cruddy one.
Hey Lucius, I'm gonna get a 6-foot sword.
That sounds extremely impractical.
Hey,
Yeah.
you see any fire brick? Let us know.
Sure.
So do you need help with anything else? Maybe like not today, but
Not at the moment,
Also-
no, but I'm still looking to that temple, yeah? And
Yeah.
things are still weird, let me just say that much.
Mm.
Michael, alright?
Mm-hmm.
I know he doesn't like you guys and you don't like him, but he might need your help in a little bit for checking on something.
Okay.
Look, he owes me a favor and I asked him to look into it.
Okay. Do we get to call him Mikey?
You can, and I mean, he'll probably hate you and want to kill you, but because you're there at my request, he won't kill you.
But
Probably.
maybe later on he might say, "Oops, I loosed an arrow and you were standing in the way."
Hey Lucius,
What's up?
I'll do it. I'll help Mikey out if you can get me some of that dragon zombie skin.
Why do you want dragon
And-
zombie skin?
He wants armor.
I want some too.
That sounds extremely impractical.
I know.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do.
Make it double.
Thanks, Lucius. How'd the thing on your end go?
Which one?
I think you were doing something with the sewers?
Well,
I don't remember.
sort of. I mean, I did need to go through the sewers, but
Oh, and thank you for helping out with the entrance to the hospital.
Don't worry about it. I need to head through that area anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, also, just, as a note, don't go pissing off any more nests, will you?
Yeah, sorry.
These things are hard enough to deal with when they're inside.
Yeah. The men set up a bomb. Crazy. The I don't.
Wait, who set off a bomb?
What's his face? Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah. He made his own bomb and set it off on the mage.
Got it.
Like that was the big boom.
That makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Heard some gunfire, too. Was that you guys?
That was Tommy.
Maddox used his shotgun.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I
I
suppose.
think I fire.
I heard the submachine gun first, so I'd guess that'd be Tommy.
Mm-hmm. He was actually a pretty good shot, but he disappeared, so I don't know where he is now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Gotcha. If you see a, actually, I don't really. She'll
You should
describe
kill-
Tommy.
You should kill him.
Please
He
don't.
had longer black hair and was wearing a eye cover. It wasn't an eye patch. It looked like it was just he had some pretty bad wounds around his eye, so they were covered for now to
Yeah.
getting
She'll,
infected.
like, yeah, she'll describe that, I guess.
I can bring his token over here. Hold
Like long black hair, brown.
Hey, look, he's here. He made it.
Skin,
on. He's not actually here. This is what Tommy looks like right now.
brownish skin.
Oh my god.
He's giant.
Giant Tommy!
He had a killer beard mustache combo.
Killer beard mustache combo.
I think you should kill him.
Lee, I'll
But,
tell you
yeah.
what. You want me to kill him, I have to kill you too.
I'd rather you not kill anyone you don't have to. if that's okay.
Exactly.
Wait. So is that like a deal? If
No, Lee,
if,
please don't.
If you
No,
kill
Lee,
him,
Lee,
you'll
no.
kill me.
Lee,
So I can get you to kill someone, and you'll kill me too.
Lee, stop it.
In essence, sort of. In practice, no.
I think
So-
you just kill you, and then just
So
be like,
so I could just ask you to kill someone.
you could technically ask him, but that doesn't mean he'll do it.
Let me just put it like this. The only price I would ever take for an assassination is the life of the person contracting.
Neat.
I find killing distasteful when it's not those creatures.
Why don't you just get swole?
But I.
Doesn't even make sense. Look, I don't have time to argue with you. I gotta go hunt down a flesh titan.
Oh God, one of those.
Those are fun.
Have
Good luck.
fun.
Yeah, thinking I'm gonna need to set up some mines.
Tell us where you put them, so that we don't blow ourselves up, please.
If you got any extras, I'd sure like some.
If I use mines, I either use all of them or I use none of them, and I recollect them.
Oh man, they're good for keeping people off the property, you know?
Also
Yeah,
good
and
for
then you
losing a
forget where they
leg.
are and- Sorry.
Doesn't matter. Look, I gotta get moving. You got any more questions, you can let me know, but chances are I won't be able to contact you for a little bit.
No, I think that's it. Just how do we contact Mikey when he needs that help?
The radio you got now should work, as long as you're still using the one you got with the coat.
Mm-hmm.
Just change that to the, what channel? I believe it's 7. Yeah, it should be 7.
Okay.
I use 6, he uses 7 normally, but occasionally he decides that he wants to use channel 9, and I don't know why. I think it's to avoid me.
Okay. Well, see you later. Take care, alright?
You too.
Yep. And she'll put it away.
Alright.
Well, that's another job done. Taco time.
You guys want some tacos then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What day is it?
What
Sunday?
day is it in game?
Yes.
No idea.
Should be Saturday, I think.
I thought it was like day 4. Day
No,
45.
You guys had a week, remember?
Oh yeah, day 27. Neat.
No, it's.
I think it's Saturday. If
I think
remember
that
this
sounds correct. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday.
So like
Alright.
day like 19 or 20.
I was just checking to see if it
Oh,
was
what?
Tuesday.
It's not Taco Tuesday, no.
But on
If it-
Tuesday we will go and have one.
I don't want to wait till Tuesday.
We can have tacos in between,
Okay.
as long as it's also on Tuesday.
Okay, I'm good with that. Hey, Tony, we're coming back on Tuesday.
Perfect.
Or Tony, how about you show up at our base on Tuesday?
I
Fans, you gonna buy something?
mean, yeah.
Maybe.
We need ammo eventually.
If you got bear meat,
I can't hunt a bear.
well, why
You
not?
have guns, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I'm not going out there to hunt a bear.
What if I show you where the bear
it's
is? Will
easy.
you
They
hunt it
make
then?
big tracks.
Why would I go out there and hunt a bear when you guys can do it for me?
Because
Um,
imagine the business you'd get with a bear meat taco.
I mean, imagine the business with tacos in general, honestly. Like, come on, tacos.
See,
That is a
tacos
valid
tacos
point.
themselves are already good enough. I don't need bear meat tacos. Does anyone else in town sell tacos? No,
Why not?
because they don't have a taco grill.
Hey, Maddox, build us a taco grill so we can be our competition. Or not, that works too.
Should mention no such thing, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, what? Taco grill? Sammy doesn't know that. She doesn't know cooking.
Look, point is, I keep selling you guys tacos. Got it?
Yeah, I like tacos.
Awesome.
I guess so.
What's the spiciest taco you have there, though?
Regular taco? I don't have any
Just a really-
spices.
Do you want some salt?
I think we had some, but yeah, I could use some more.
Sammy takes out one of the two salt shakers and hands him one. Here you go, have fun.
Nice.
Wouldn't you trade anything for any salt?
Please don't hand him the rolled salt.
No.
I really don't want someone to eat that.
I mean, it's salt.
It's more than just salt.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
You ever look at it? You ever see it? Smell
Nope.
it?
I live in the woods.
Well, you see, medics, don't eat the pink salt or the blue salt.
Why would you buy salt that's pink? Salt's white. What
Yeah,
are you
well,
doing
you ever
buying
seen
weird
that,
ass
rolled
salt?
It
What?
usually isn't white.
Feel the need to inform you all that's racist.
What do you mean? Eat
Only
rice.
liking the
Salts
white
are
salt?
white.
Lander motherfuckers.
Only liking the white salt?
All I call it salt is useful too, okay? Just for something else.
See, that's what I mean right there.
Are you telling me? I can't use different
Tony's
salt
just
for
leaning
that?
back in his chair with a stupid smile.
I
Fuck
don't
you,
know. I
and
live
your
in the
salt
woods. I
racist.
don't clean the
Get
sidewalks.
out of here. Alright, don't leave me with them. Please.
You're going the wrong way.
You
Hey,
are going the wrong way.
Stop going back into the swarm arc. Stop. All right, so we'll end that. We'll end that for tonight here. I think is good. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just,
Gonna poke you.
Fucking taco.
Fucking hell.
Tony's tacos, ammos, and guns. Guns and
I thought this was
ammos.
last.
Guns, ammos, and tacos. Yes.
And
No,
you
he
get some-
changed it around so that tacos is first.
He changes it around so tacos is first.
Like, he straight up just like took off the neon. Somehow changed it.
Yep,
like,
exactly.
patched it.
Exactly.
We don't know where he got the freaking.
All right,
crossword
let's
control, but he did it.
let's stop the stream now. See ya, everyone.